Our next guest has been on this program hundreds of times. I've been honored to interview her many times, but this is my first interviewing her as an official candidate for the President of the United States. Michele Bachman, congratulations.
Well, thank you. And one of my greatest honors of all time, Scott Hennen, is the fact that I am the chairman of the Common Sense Club, right?
Exactly right.
Usually that's how you always announce me, so I'm a little disappointed.
Well, now that you're running for president, I have to be a little more reverent,
But in my own heart, I consider that a high honor, because that's really what I want to do as President of the United States. I want to bring that Common Sense Club voice that I was able to bring to the halls of the United States Congress. And it isn't just Michele Bachman. It reflects the people in North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, this very common sense view of life that's reasonable, fair-minded people. We've been very effective bringing that voice to the halls of Congress, and guess what? Politicians are starting to pay attention. That's the voice now that I want to take to the White House, because it's been missing for so long.
It sure has. And was this a tough decision for you? I know there's family sacrifices. Was it just bring us inside the decision for you?
It's a momentous decision. It's not one that we take lightly. And everything my husband and I have done, we are prudent people. We think through things because we want to be successful. We don't want to fail. And so we put literally months into this, thinking through, putting a team together that will be successful. And so after the course of many months, we came to the decision, and on Monday evening, it was an honor for me to stand on the stage in New Hampshire and announce to the United States that I had filed paperwork to seek the office of the Presidency of the United States, and very shortly I'll be making my formal announcement.
You made a prediction, and have made it before, about Barack Obama being a one-term president. Does that prediction rest on you being the nominee in order for it to come true?
I think the president will be a one-term president, because I think the people have already weighed the president in the balance and have found him wanting. I think that the people are no longer impressed with the policies of this president, and surely the economy bears that out. And I believe that I am the best voice to take on the President of the United States, and I would love to be on that stage to debate him. I hope that I will.
What is at stake if he is reelected, if your prediction doesn't come true?
Well, I think massive unemployment. I think we'll continue to see the devaluing of our currency. I'm very concerned about the lack of the soundness of the dollar. The dollar has lost 14% of its value under his presidency. That is a significant nosedive. We've also seen 2.5 million jobs lost under his presidency. Another 800,000 are expected under Obamacare. And I think even more than that, I sit on the House Select Committee on Intelligence. I view every day the threats that our nation faces from foreign elements, in particular terrorists. And I believe, as dangerous as the president has been on economic policy, I think the president's been even more dangerous on foreign policy. In many ways, he's disregarded our allies, and he's empowered our enemies by actions and statements that he's made, and by failure to make certain statements. The president's own team said that he's leading from behind on Libya. I can assure your listeners, as President of the United States, I will lead from the front. I won't lead from behind, because the United States needs to be the head, not the tail, because the United States of America is the indispensable nation of the world.
Final question. The Tea Party movement has been something you've spent a good deal of time among. You and I have had the pleasure of sharing the stage at many of those events. What role do you see the Tea Party playing in this, and does any other candidate for the nomination have the credibility with the Tea Party movement that you do?
Well, they were the verve and the vibrancy of the 2010 election. And one thing I want to encourage people, the Tea Party is an idea. It's an idea that says we want our country back. We're very practical people, solution people. We want the country to work again. That's really about the extent of it, because people know that we can't go down the road that we are right now. Yes, we can do this. And the good news is, there is, I think, an even greater effort by the Tea Party today than there was prior to 2010. So President Obama can have all the bluster he wants, but I don't think for a moment that his message is going to carry the day. I think my message of bringing the Common Sense Club set of ideas to the national stage will be what wins the day, and I hope to be President Bachman after the 2012 election.
We look forward to that interview.
Thank you.
As President Bachman.
And you'll be there in the White House.
Good to see you.
Okay, thank you, Scott.